Hello everyone. As you all know, I am Mr. Prashant Singh and your mathematics teacher. Today we are going to learn about the circle, and circle has so many parts. As you all know, basically for after class 8, or maybe you can say in class 8, basically kids has learned about the circle area, perimeter, or even like you can calculate the circumference. But today we are going to go a little further, which is very useful for IB, A level, IGCSE, CBSE, or ICSE. That part is called how to calculate the area of a sector, and how to calculate the arc length of a sector, and then we are going to calculate the area of a segment. So there is two parts in this circle. First part is called in degree form, and second part is called in radian form. So degree form and radian form, there is two different structures. So we are going to talk like first in degree form, right? Degree form. Then second part, when I will mention the formula, I will introduce you all even the sector and area and everything in the form of a radian. So basically this is going to divide it into two parts. One is the degree form, another one is the sector form. So see, first I am going to introduce you all how many parts of triangle, how many parts of circle. So circle, basically everybody knows what is the radius. Radius is from a certain part, as from the center of a circle, what the certain distance you have half is called radius. Then the full part, you can say C or O, this is called diameter D. Then circumference means, suppose you have a well in your house or somewhere, like you have any ring and you run on that, or you just rotate your finger one time here, is called the circumference. Now basically people are confused between the diameter and chord. Diameter, which passes through the center, like this line, is called diameter, and this line is called chord. Chord, so many people say chord. Chord is not a good pronunciation, it's called chord. Chord we have to speak all the time, and this is your center O. So the line which passes through the center and go to the end of the circumference is called diameter, and the line which is not passes through the center, little bit down or up and anywhere, you can say this is also a chord. You can say this is also a chord. So chord means the line which is not passes through the center is called chord. Now arc length. Arc length I will go bit detail little bit here. Suppose you have any circle, or just you are going to do here a circle. So if you let a arc here A and B, so this is called minor arc. This is here your minor arc. But if you'll be go ACB, right? So minor arc is AB, arc symbol is like that. And if I will talk about ACB, so this is your major arc. So major and minor, there is two part of the arc. One is called major arc, one is called minor arc. This all I will go on the next page also. Wait for a while. Now what is tangent? Tangent means through a center of a circle, if you draw, and this, the line which is touches on the circumference of a circle and through center makes 90 degree is called tangent. So it's very clear what is arc. Arc is two part, one is minor, one is major. Now the main thing what I am going to show you all is the segment. So segment is here, this portion, what is the blue color here, is called segment. Segment of a circle. So if you want to go bit detail, segment work like that. Suppose you have a sector here, and this is here, this is your O, and this is your radius R and R. So this will be your segment, the portion. I'm just changing the color, you all can see this is your segment. This is your segment portion. So if you are going to label A, O, B and C, so you can say A, B, C, like this portion is your segment. This is very important part. So many computational exam and like one day exam, or you can say like so many subjective exam, this have this portion. So this is your segment. So segment pop up by if you have a sector of a circle, like sector of a circle, and I'm going to mark here, suppose here another color, here black suppose, and I'm just coloring here some different color. So this is your segment. So through a segment, like if you have a sector and from that sector you take out a triangle, so you'll be get your segment. These all things I will introduce soon, don't worry. Now segment, then after that what is the sector? Sector, as you all know, this is a circle, and through that if center is here and we join here, so this color portion what I am coloring here is the segments. So generally you can say here this is the segment, the circle, sorry, this is the sector O A B. Alright, so this is the small introduction about what we are going to talk today: how to calculate the area of a sector, how to calculate the arc length of a sector, and how to calculate the segment. Now basically people are very familiar, and kids are also very familiar, my all students are very familiar how to calculate area, then circumference, what is diameter, what is radius, what is circumference, what is arc length, what is tangent, and what is chord. This is the parts of the circle, but not only this much, there is a lot of other parts what I will explain to you all later in circle theorem, or maybe like for later than that. So you don't worry about that. We will like make in my next video, and I will post to you all, so you all will feel easy and you all can see and find out the things what you are going to help you, and whatever difficulties you all have, you all can like text me through my WhatsApp number, and this is my WhatsApp number. As you all knows, I am your teacher, mathematics teacher, Mr. Prashant Singh. So whenever you have any problem, you can call. Whenever I will feel free, I will just let you know. Okay, so this is the first part what you all have to know. Now I'm going to go on the second page, and you all will see what we are going to talk over there, right? So here the next page we are going to do here, that is going to be helpful for you all. Look here, like we are going to talk about here. Yeah, so this is the sector and circle, and we are going to talk about, this is the sector and this is the, I just make for you all to make it much more clear, and you all will find it here, like this is your arc length, right? So this is your arc length, this is your vertical, I can say here is your arc length, right? So this is your arc length, right? This is your segment. I can color also in different colors, so you will be not get confused. This is here, this is your vertical segment, right? And this is the sector, is a plane sector, and you can say this will be work in a sector, right? Once you know till here, I am going to make for you all how to calculate the formula and how to calculate the area and everything. So see, in my next page you all are going to get here, like here, and we are going to go here, right? So see here, first of all I am going to choose a circle, and that circle is going to help us. Okay, all right, now we are going to get here the, okay, center is here of the circle, and this you have here the radius what I told you. Yeah, and now here this portion what I'm going to make here, like this color portion is your sector. So for help I'm going to make here a simple way here, see well, right? This is the sector O. This is little bit curve kind, don't be confused, radius are same. This picture is not very good, but still will be try to understand. This is angle theta in degree. So this angle also I'm letting here like little bit here, just we are going to use like here little bit, suppose, right? This angle I'm going to let theta. So this is your theta in degree, or people say A, is up to you what you are going to write, A angle, yeah, degree. Okay, so area of a sector, area of a, what is here, the area of a sector. So area of a sector A, I'm giving a symbol, is equal to theta over 360 degree times pi r square, right? Pi r square. So as you all know, this is the first formula, that is called area of the sector, and generally people knows what is the area of a circle, pi r square. Circle generally we represent by that, and circumference of a circle is what, 2 pi r. All right, So this is the generally thing which is going to help to you all. So when area word will come, we must have to write pi r square, pi r square. So pi r square, see here. Okay, when I will say arc length, what is that? Arc length. And I told you arc length are generally here. This is your arc length from here to here. This is your A, this is your B, this is the center, and this is the radius. So as I mentioned to you all, and this is the cut portion of here, means this is going to implies to here, means this portion I cut and put here. Okay, so arc length symbol is L is equal to, once again, theta in degree here over 360 degree times 2 pi r. Generally people knows the pi value is what? 22/7 is a irrational number, or pi value is still 3 significant figure 3.14, but somewhere people write 3.1412. So it's up to you, but 3 significant figure is very useful for IGCSE and IB, even for CBSE and IGCSE and whatever ISC, whatever you are going to do. All right, so basically these two formulas you all knows. Now my main thing is going to happen, so you all will memorize these two formula. What is the area of a sector, what is the arc length of a sector? So area of a sector is theta over 360 into pi r square, arc length is theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Okay, now we are going to start the new page, which is going to tell you here, look here. Now I'm going to make the segment formula. As you all knows, in last videos I posted to you all how to calculate the area of a triangle. I'm going to give you all a brief idea about that here. Once again to review, right, this angle is here theta, right, in degree, and this is your center, and this is your A, O, B. So this is my segment. I'll just use another different color so you all will not be confused here. This is here, look you all. So this is my segment. I'm going to work for it, and here see segment. So segment, to calculate the area, right, of a segment, so you need basically what? See, in a sector, here we have the sector, and you are cutting here a triangle. So the triangle is basically here AOB, and radius are what? R, and this angle is what? Theta. So this is in degree. So you can say area of a sector, right, minus the area of triangle AOB. As you all know, this triangle radius are always equal, right? So this is the area we are finding, area of a sector, right? This is we are finding area of a sector. So now what is the area of a sector? Just we did it in last page, theta over 360 degree times pi r square, right, minus the main part is here. As I told you, any triangle we have and these two sides are given like A and B, and this angle is like theta. So area of a triangle is what? The area of triangle is equal to AB sine theta divided by 2, or if you are going to let this angle is C, so that will be changed to C. So don't be confused. Area of a triangle is AB sine C divided by 2. So here the same thing, and practically you know the radius of a circles are always equal, so this r are equal, so you can say here r square, right, r square sine theta over 2. So this is the brief idea how to calculate the area of a segment, right? So area of segment, I will write in shortcut area of segment. So I'm going to show you all in my next page here like 3 things. First thing we learn here, that just I'm making for you all, this is the picture, right? So you all will not be confused here. Okay, now this is the radius r, this is the center, this is the theta in degree, and this is the what? Tau segment, this is the sector and everything, and you can label here A and B if you want. Okay, so area of a sector is equal to theta over 360, right, times pi r square. Second thing we have to know, area of a area of a segment is equal to theta over 360 times pi r square minus area of a triangle, that is what, r into r, right, sine theta divided by 2. Then third things I taught you all, like arc length. So arc length, this you can say arc length L, sector area is A. So arc length is equal to theta over 360 times, what is here, tau, theta over 360 times, what is here, 2 by r. So this is the practically all formulas. Now this is, I talked about the, what you can say, we talked about the degree form. Alright, now I'm going in radian form, right? So radian form is also interesting. I'm just using different color pens so you guys will be not confused. Here, see, so this is in theta, or we can say theta in radian. Radius is same, and here center is, okay. So basically let me use the next book. Okay, see, suppose we are going to do here, right, this is our triangle and this is here sector. So O, this radius is what, r and r, right, and here the angle is in theta in radian, and this is your segment as I told you and mentioned the up AB, right. So here we have to calculate now the things. What we are going to do is like the things here in radian form, not in degree. Radian means in pi form, like pi by 3 is 60 degree. Yeah, so you all knows this very well. So when the angles are in radian, and before that what I talked to you all, that was in the degree. So see here, I'm going to do here some question which is related to that. Before the question I will write the formula, then area of a sector. This is basically useful for A level and IB, those you are going for. And before that what I talked, that is only useful for IGCSE and EDEXCEL and CIE, like you can say Cambridge, means Oxford and Cambridge University. Even for AP program, that formula is really useful. When the people go one level up, that is called like 10 plus 2 or IB or A level, then they might have to use their radian form. So for that reason I'm just completing here. So area of a sector in radian form, right? So radian form you have to do here half theta r square, where theta in radian. Why this is happen? As you know, theta over 360, right? And here radian means what? 180, right? So 180 over what? 180 over pi, and you know the area of the circle is what? Pi r square. So pi got cancelled, and 180 times 2, so practically is going to be here 1 by 2, and you have here only two things that is left up is theta and r square. So we write here theta r square. So that thing happened, and we found in radian form area of a sector in radian form. What is that? Radian form. So don't be confused. Now the same thing I will say here. Then arc length, the same concept is here. Arc length L is equal to, in radian form, is only theta r. What is that? Theta r. So practically you all don't be confused, you all have to know here theta r. Fine. If you understood till here, then I will just move to the other part, and that part is here. See, like we have a circle here, sorry, we have a circle here, yep. And now I'm going to use here like how to calculate the segment when radian is given. And in this topic you all might have to know like sine rule, cosine rule, and area of a triangle when two side middle angle is given is really useful. That's why I give and make the video before that, because so many kids are not familiar with the sine cosine rule, and even they are not familiar with the how to calculate the angle in front of the side and how to calculate longest angle. So for that reason I might have to make first like sine cosine rule, after that I'm just have to move sector and all. That's why I'm going very systematically. So before seeing this topic, you can see my before that video, that is sine cosine rule. It will be really helpful to you all and you all will be enjoying. So here how to calculate this segment, my concept is here in the radian form, and your theta is here in radian. What we have here, radian. And one thing also I'll request for IGCSE A level and IB student, even in India where they let you to use calculator or scientific calculator, as I told you, you can see in my hand I have the calculator here. So if you're going to use Casio or anything, or Texas or TI-84 or whatever, you might have to change from degree to radian. Those guys will not change the degree to radian, they might will be suffer. So there is a tools where you have to change. I will show you right now. Suppose here you go mode button, right, on the calculator, mode button, and then you can go here. They write already how to convert like button number here. So you can find here like how to convert degree to radian. So here 4, so you can just press here like number 4. See here, radian is written here, shift mode you'll be go, and radian is written. So you'll be find here 4 button, you'll be click at 4 and automatically your calculator will change to radian. So don't worry about that, I'll go detail for that all, and you might enjoy. Give me just few seconds and few minutes, I'm just coming to the topic. So here what we have to do now is see, so radian. So I'm going to talk about area of a segment in radian form. All right, so see here what we have to do, area of a sector, right, area of a sector, you can say like here, and then minus area of a triangle, right. So area of sector you are doing in radian form, so half theta r square, minus area of triangle will be same, r square means r into r, right. So r square sine theta divided by 2. So this is the very useful formula, and we might have to know. I'm going to give you some example, by that you will be understand fast. First I'm going to take a question which is going to be in radian form. Suppose here I'm giving an example, you guys see here. Suppose you have a circle and center is here given, right. This radius is here 5 centimeter, this is also 5 centimeter, and radian angle is 2.3 degree radian. You have to find here arc length, right, then sector area. See, first you have to find area of sector. So what is the formula? I told you, first I'm going to use radian form, so I will write here half, right, half, sorry, this will be blurry, yeah, half theta r square. So you know half, right, and theta is this portion here, right. So that's 2.3 times radius is here, that is here 5 square. So you can write 2.3 times 25 over 2. So I'm just using calculator for a while, and you guys can see here 2.3 times 25 what I got divided by 2. So I'll press the SD button and you all can see here calculation. I divided by 2, and you can see here like I'm pressing SD button and I got the area here 28.75. So what is that? 28.75. So if will be round up the answer till significant figure, so this would be what, 28.8 centimeter square, right, because I let this is in centimeter. If it would be in meter, you will be getting meter, millimeter, whatever unit you have, you might have to convert. So this is the things what you have to know, and here I am using that. So I hope you all are enjoying, and this is my first part, how to calculate the area of a sector. Now I'll just tell you all how to calculate the area. Then second part we have to calculate for this question here, arc length. What is that? Arc length. So arc length would be theta r. So theta r means you can go here 2.3 times what is here 5. So 5 times 2.3. Alright. So 5 times 2.3 would be equal to 5 3 15, 5 to 10 11, so 11.5 centimeter square. This is your arc length. Means we are going to talk about this arc length. Means from here to here, this length is this much, and this is the total area. Now I'm going to talk about the area of a segment. See here, I already have the formula. I will use this. I will just rub only little part here. Means the up figure here, so you all can easily understand, and that would be really helpful to us. Look here guys, I'm just rubbing the screen here for a while to work, then you all can easily understand here, and that will be really helpful to us. Okay, so here, yeah, so see here, like area of a segment is equal to, you know, area of the sector, so will be right half theta r square minus area of a triangle r square sine theta over 2. So area, like we already calculated that would be how much? 28.5. so I'm going to use here 28.5. alright, minus r square means we have to write here 5 square times sine, what is here, radian 2.3, and whole thing divided by 2. So this calculation I'm going to do, I'm changing my calculator in radian. I already changed, you all can see here, and like you all can understand. So here, see, I'm just using the calculator. I will show you soon. Just you all see here. So just here we have to write 5 square times sine 2.3, right? What answer I got, and I divided by 2, so I got here 9 point. So here 28.5 minus 9.32. I round up till two significant figure. You all can see here I'm having in my calculator 9.321315. I will round up till two significant figure, so 9.321. so after 1 we will round, so here is only 2, so nothing will happen, so we don't have to bother about that, so no need to write, and that is your things. So now practically we are going to do here, now next part here, like 28.5 minus 9.32. so 20, and here, see, you all see here, sorry, like here, so you all can see here, like, yeah, 29, and I got that, so I will press the SD button to let you all know. So that answer came here 19.18. so this came here 19.18, 19.18. so I will round up till three significant figures, so it is going to be 19.2 centimeter square, and this is your segment here, like this portion what we have to find. So this I found it. So my main concept here to you all, let you know how to calculate area of a sector, right? How to calculate area of a sector, how to calculate area of a segment, and how to calculate arc length. This three mechanism is very important. This is really helpful for like all the students, those who are having their exam for IGCSE, IB or A level, or even those who are going for like CBSE, ICSE, or any kind of like, you know, like SAT. This is very useful for SAT 1 and SAT 2 also. Those who are going for like all the league colleges of the IB or maybe Oxford University, Cambridge, they might ask this kind of questions a lot. See, one question I'm going to show you all that's really helpful to you all. 1 minute you all give me. I'm just taking the some text from there, and then I'll show you all. See here, the first question what I'm going to talk is really useful, right? And here you all can see the question. Let me clear the board here. Yeah, okay, so once again you all see here, I'm going to show yeah, so here your question is here, guys. You all have seen, right? This is here, and yeah, here, so I'm going to do with you all like here. See, like this is just some paper where I got it from there. So this is here, IGCSE past paper question. Here the diagram shows a sector of a circle of center O. The diagram is not accurate, means this you have to know, not exactly mention like 13 centimeter means not, it's just a scale mapping. You all have to know, because everything we have to print in A4 paper, so we cannot make for everything like any kind of measurement or something. So for that reason we choose that, and here the angle is in degree. So as I told you, I will do some IGCSE past paper question. This is somehow like EDEXCEL past paper question or CIE. You can see here, look, the angle is given 150 degree, right, and radius is here 13 centimeter. So you know, here they told calculate the area of the sector. So area of a sector, right, area of a sector, right, is equal to theta over 360. Before that, what question I solved, that was related to radian. I make my solve, and here I choose a IG question. So here theta you have 150 degree over, here is what, 360 degree times pi, and radius we have here 13 square. So practically you can use calculator. Calculator is really useful for IGCSE student, and they 100% use it. Without calculator they cannot succeed. So I'm just typing in my calculator here 150 divided by 360. Might be sometime I will just get the wrong answer. You don't be confused, the method is correct here, and you might have to know, this is only I'm doing to show you all the method. You can type yourself in your calculator. Sometime I show you backside of the screen and backside of the camera how to just like use the calculator, but generally in this age mostly the kids it's known to use how to use the calculator. So I'm just showing you all, like here 150 over 360 times pi value we can put here, shift and just like into 10x button, right, and times by here you can go here 150 over 360 what we got times shift button pi, then times a bracket 13 square. So I'm getting here the answer, like see here you are, like 221, yeah, 221 point, look here 221.22. So it will be round up till 3 significant figure, and this is the rounding things 221 centimeter square. Alright, so I hope you all understood this, and practically it's going to help you. This is one question. I'm going for another question. You all give me 2 minutes here. Okay, like here, see, now second question I'm choosing little bit useful for segment area and everything. So you all can see here, this is the question what I'm going to talk. Once again, this question is also not on a scale, so you don't worry, and just see here what I'm going to do. Like this is here, today we like here is the segment. I'm going to read the question, you all can easily understand, and see here, this is the radius 10.4 and center here 120 degree, and this is here. So practically you can understand OB and OA is what, radius, and they are equal. This is your segment as I told you. So this is the triangle where is given. So to calculate the area here, arc length, so arc length means ABC we are finding. So arc length formula is what, theta over 360 times pi r square, right? So you can do here theta is how much here guys, like 120 degree, and divided by 360 times pi, and then we have to put r square, so 10.4 whole square. Now I might have to type in calculator, and I'm typing here, so you all can do here 120 then that divided by 360 what I got, right, and like sorry, the calculator was before that in radian, I'm changing it, sorry for that. So maybe the last question was a little bit wrong, but don't worry, you can change your calculator and you can get the right answer. So here we are going to do 120 divided by 360, and what you got here, shift like 120 divided by 360 what we got, and then after that into pi, so shift we can press here pi, and then times by a bracket 10.4 and bracket close and whole square. So I'm finding here arc length, that is going to be here 113.26. so it will be rounded till 3 significant here, this is less than 5, so the answer is 113. right? Here centimeter. Now suppose I am mentioning here how to calculate the segment, this segment, right? Segment area. So we'll be do here the same thing, theta over 360 times pi r square minus r square sine theta divided by 2. Alright, let me clear the screen so you all can understand, or better I will not rub because kids can do easily. I'm just working here, you all can see. So here you write like 120 degree over here 360, right, times pi is here pi, and r square means 10.4 square. This going to minus with r square, so r square is 10.4 whole square sine what is here 120 divided by 2. So I'm just doing separately and I'll subtract and show you all. So see here we are going to do here 120 divided by 360 and times with pi, shift pi, then times with 10.4 bracket whole square. What you got, that is going to be 113. I already found, sorry, I didn't notice, I thought this is arc length, but here I calculated the area. I will show you all arc length, don't worry. So by mistake I told here by arc length, basically I calculate area. So we are going to get here 113, then minus with here we have to calculate the area. So r square means we are going to use 10.4 square, then times with sine here 120 degree, and what answer we got, that has to divide it by 2, so that is going to be 46.8. you can see here I already calculated, so here 46.8. so this I am going to write here 46.8, and then 46.8 minus like 113 minus 46.8, so 113 minus 48.6, so you are getting here like 64, so 64.4 centimeter square. This is your things. Now people are saying, in the beginning I just did it wrong here, it was arc length, by mistake I thought area, and I calculated for you all. I'm just calculating in few seconds here arc length. Suppose arc length will be do theta 120 over 360 times 2 pi r. So as you know this is 3, so 1/3 times 2 times pi times 5, right? So you can get here like 1 divided by 3, then times with 2 times with shift pi times 5. So we are going to get here like 10.5 because it came 10.47, so it will be round up, so it is going to be 10.5 centimeter. So don't be confused, this was a small and brief ideas how to calculate. If you kids want some more question, I'm just going to show one more, so you all will be enjoy more. This is the one part past paper question that I also took by CIE or EDEXCEL, I don't know, but just I got it the question, so I want to explain you all easily. By that you all will get the advantage and you all can work easily. One more question I'm going to show you all, and you all will be enjoy that much more. See here, like let me search the question and I'm going coming up to you all. Like here, if how to calculate the angle, like here one more question here, see. So here you all are seeing there is a question, and here like see what I'm going to say here. This is the angle. The diagram shows a sector of circle, center is O and radius is 10 centimeter. The arc length of the sector is 15 centimeter. So arc length is given here, you all can see, and here radius are given, this angle you want. Okay, so here arc length is given, so we know the formula. Arc length is what? Theta over 360, this is in radian, right? This is in radian, times by 2 pi r. I want to calculate here, I will just do how to make subject theta. Some people are also weak in that, some kids are generally like very weak. For that reason here see, I'm going to make so cross multiplication, so 360 times L, and this will be moved down here, so divided by 2 pi r is equal to what? Theta. Okay, so practically we are getting here theta is equal to 360, right? Because see, 360 will go here, so multiply, and this will be divided, because in multiplication things goes down to become division, and anything here, or you can say multiply both side by 360. 360 here will cancel, and here you will get 360 out. If you want to know a bit more way like evaluating in equating, so here is your theta, here is 360. Look, I'm going little bit international way how to go. So multiply both side by what? 360. Multiply here by 360. So 360 got, sorry, 360 here and here got cancelled. This is still same, like I got like confused here by in hurry. So we need to write here 360, and now here if you have here 360 L is equal to what? This cancel, theta into 2 pi r. So now there is a way we have to divide both side by what? 2 pi r. So this you also divide by 2 pi r. So this got cancelled. So practically you are getting here theta is equal to 360 times L over 2 pi r. So this is called how to equate the equation from both sides. So practically in international way we have to think like that, because generally we are adding and subtracting, dividing and multiplying to make both sides equal. As you all know, the weighing machine, when this side is 5 kilogram, then here you can get 5 kg some stuff. Okay, so same thing we do here, kind of. Okay, this topic and this thing also I will start and do very well when I will start my algebra section. That is a part of linear equation. So don't worry you all guys, in my next videos you all will find everything. Generally kids are very confused with trigonometry, that's why I start with trigonometry first, and my so many students requested, sir please start with trigonometry, that's why I started. So you all don't mind, whenever you feel any difficulties, as you all knows my number, you can call and ask with me. So here plus 6689, so the plus 6689 69222927. So whenever you have any doubt, you can just call me or WhatsApp, or even you can use my email ID Prashant meaning @gmail.com. Even you can find me in my Facebook Prashant Singh. So whatever your problem, you can just text me, I'll try to solve. Okay, generally come to the point what I was going to talk to you. So here 360 and L is what here guys? 10, and this whole thing divided by 2 times pi times radius. Radius is how much here? Tell me here. 10. Sorry, the arc length is 15, by mistake I saw 10, so in my bad, here we have to write 15. Now we might have to use calculator, or Indian kids likes to simplify, and even IGCSE like 5352. So here you can do that, or generally so many parts of simplifying you can simplify. If you don't like simplify, you can just use here. So 360, right, times 15, what we got, that has to divided by a bracket 2 times, right, shift pi times 10. All right, so we are going to get the answer here 86.18. You all can see here I typed in the calculator and I got the answer 86.182. so I round up, so it's going to be 86.2 centimeter square. Okay guys, so this is the whole thing what you have to do. So generally 4 marks question and kids has to get that. So 86.2 centimeter square. Centimeter square already written here, so you don't have to write, you must have to leave like that. 86.2. this is the IGCSE way. This is what they make, very nice paper, and just they make everything ready made, and kids has to only fill over there and calculate the space are given. So fine, this is the things today what I planned today to explain you all, and I'm just reaching till here. Hopefully I feel like you all understand, and if you have any doubts you can call, ask with me. All the time I will be not available, sometime I will have to have in my class, so a bit difficult, but yeah guys, I'll try my best. So please, if you find this going to help you in your studies and everything, please enjoy this videos I'm making for you all to understand and study well. Some kids are generally cannot reach to me, so they requested, so please make an post the video in YouTube, and just like we will like, subscribe and everything. So as you wish, it's up to you. I cannot pressurize. If you feel you have to, but rest, yeah, if you feel your video is good, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and whatever you feel. But basically I hope you all understand this whole video is going to consider types of like circle is very huge topic. I will come slowly all the topic and try my best how fast I can. And second thing, I'll request these 4 topics what I taught today is just like related to how to calculate area of the sector. I'm just going to review in 2 minutes like how to calculate the area of the sector. So area of a sector is theta over 360 into pi r square. How to calculate arc length is theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Then how to calculate the segment, means area of a segment. So area of the sector minus area of the triangle, so area of sector theta over 360 into pi r square, and then after that minus r square sine theta divided by 2. Then after doing this all, sometimes they mix up the question. Sometimes arc length is given, radius is given, then how to calculate the angle. Sometimes area is given, radius is given, then how to calculate the angle. Sometimes they make a ratio question. If arc length and area is given, then how to calculate by using the ratio formula the angle, and after calculating the angle, so many parts like IGCSE, even in EDEXCEL IB, and even the AP program, America program, they really make the questions like that. And I really appreciate that really asks like so many intellectual questions and it really makes sense. So okay guys, I hope you all like my videos. Thank you so much. And I make generally very long videos. I hope you all will not get bored to see that, because it's very interesting. All the topic and all the pages are going to show you something which is new. Okay guys, have a nice day, a nice evening, whatever. See you now in next video. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching my video and enjoying and getting the knowledge. I hope you guys will enjoy. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Bye.